Alright gamers, welcome back. World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore Ironman Adventures, episode 90. Let's jump back into the world, shall we? Excuse me, mister. Excuse me. My cat, going crazy on the side here. Okay, so last time, we were working on the lower end of Stranglethorn near Booty Bay. I needed to get some holy water from, I don't remember the name of this, the Nek'mani Wellspring. There we go. We also need to get the Zanzil mixture, a couple of the items like John's golden spyglass, Maury's clubbed foot, and Chucky's huge ring. So we also need to get the pulsing blue crystals. Oh, the chromatic sword. This is an item that in retail sells for a lot of money because you can't get it anymore, so. Scale belly. It's a pretty cool sword. Honestly, it's garbage, but visually it looks cool. Can you stay? There you go. 7 arcane resistance, 7 fire, 7 nature, 7 frost, 7 shadow. Sells for 2 gold. It's pretty cool. I think we're going to add them to the target macro list. Just for now, because we're going to go over there. I guess we'll probably head over there at some point tonight. But I think first we're going to start with the Naga Explorers and the Holy Spring Water. Then we're going to head over and do Zanzil's Mixture and Voodoo Dews. Gorilla got me. Hello, mister. Petting my cat. Alright, we're back. Over at the Nek'mani Wellspring. Do you want to come up? You want to come up? You come sit in my lap for a little bit? Nothing? You just want some pets? Okay, I'll give you some pets. Let us... Tomato. Let's eat some hot wolf ribs, throw some poisons on. We gotta kill 10 of these guys, and on our way up we should definitely kill 10. There's also a rare here that we didn't find last time. Lord Sacrisis. I also need to level up my sword skill here, so we're probably going to be missing quite a bit for a little bit here, because my sword skill is only 177 out of 235, so it's a little low. So if the damage feels off, that's the reason why, right? Our offhand is going to be missing quite a bit. Or we're going to get glancing blows, like as you see there, glancing. So I probably should be careful with something like this, but it should increase the chance of us getting skill up points, I'd imagine. I mean, it still feels pretty slow, honestly, but... Ooh, embossed plate boots of the bear. They look sick, honestly. I like that kind of red paladin-esque look to them. They'd be good if I was a paladin or a warrior. I'd really be stoked on those if I was a paladin. True silver, heyo. We'll get that on the way down. Ooh, a sturdy junk box. I really should be pickpocketing these guys then. Let that rend wear out because I want to pickpocket. Let's see what's in these boxes, shall we? I think there's a quest back at Ravenhold to bring sturdy junk boxes. Blinding powder, eh. Nothing crazy, but... Fat fingered X, using my blazing emblem, whoops. Yeah, those glancing blows. A lot of misses, a lot of dodges. 182, we still got quite a bit to go. I should probably, I mean, realistically I could do this. Just for a little bit. Shiny Dinglehopper. What the hell? Bro's got that Dinglehopper on him. With the swords being in the main hand, I should be hitting much more frequently to where it'll level up faster, but it's gonna hurt my damage quite a bit. Looks like Lord Sacrisis is not up. We get another superior health potion. That's nice. Sword spec. Get the free strike. There we go. I mean, sword's 187. It's getting up there. We're looking for 235. Once we hit like 210, I'll feel okay with it being in the offhand. It won't be as slow. But as of right now, we're pretty prone to missing. The shiny Dinglehoppers actually sell for quite a bit. Almost 3 silver each. Let's grab the holy water. From the holy spring. I was auto-attacking, fuck. We have a bunch of ore from earlier today where I was, I spent a couple minutes before I was working on some other things to hit the caves in the Arathi Highlands and the Alterac Mountains while we were looking for the rares. I mean, we were looking for ore as well. But yeah, we got 14 gold bars, we have 20 iron ore, 6 mithril, some silk. Nothing crazy, but it was just 5-10 minutes in the caves. I like to look for the rares, hit the ore that's there. Worst case scenario, you know, we make it into bombs or sell it, or whatever. I think pretty soon it'll be fine to have the swords in the offhands. Once I'm a little closer as far as skill level goes, we won't see as much glancing. As of right now, though, it's a little annoying.
Health warning.
Gonna go ahead and blind him, get a full bandage off. Oh wait, no.
Health warning.
He had a rend on me.
Health warning. Health warning.
We're alright. Page 26. I don't know if we have that one read. Yeah, we do. Okay. I feel like we have most of the Green Hills of Stranglethorn read at this point. Alright, let's grab that True Silver, and we're out of here. 195, 235. I feel like we're okay now. Just a little two-hitter quitter. 279 mining. 21 points from max mining. That's pretty crazy. Just gonna try and outrun this guy. I should check the coast for any kind of floating wreckage, but we're in a rush tonight. Have a little cookie here. Just something for the blood sugar. I just want the snack. Whoa, was that a panther? Yeah, it was. Give me just 1 second. Let me stealth. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, we're back. Just had to check something real quick. It looks like just in here is where we can get John's golden spyglass and Maury's clubbed foot. The ruins of Chubuwal. These guys look like they mean business. Oh, and there's John. Now these trolls look sick. These trolls look completely different. Curse of Weakness and Shadow Bolt. Just stopped it. Just barely stopped it. I might actually want to go back to the dagger in the offhand here so I'm not missing as much. They are humanoid, they run. Can tell you right away, the fish oil can go, the fish can go. You can stay. Keep the zesty clam meat for now. There's Zanzil Naga? Yeah, this Zanzil guy. Can we pickpocket the zombies? You can. Raw black truffle. Sells for a silver. Yeah, those glancing blows feel terrible. Hey, a superior. There's no way that it can go through those. That's actually brutal. Physical damage reduced. Just barely got that one off. I really need to save my energy for these guys. Mage Weave, we're starting to get Mage Weave. That's a pretty dicey camp here. Hamstring and Pummel from these guys. Preferably we pull them without grabbing this group of 3 here, and I can like piece up this camp a little bit. See if I can like range pull this guy. Yeah. Sword spec is useless when I'm fucking getting glancing blows with my offhand here. I think like probably like 215 is when we'll stop feeling those glancing blows. Get rid of this, it's worth 5 copper. This is tricky. The ruins don't actually like zone these guys. I gotta really pull them out here. It's gonna go through, isn't it? Yep. So I really don't want to take 2 of these guys on at once if possible. This guy really comes all the way out to the edge of the ruins. It's okay. These 2 I'm gonna have to take on at the same time, I think. Just gotta make sure they don't get those shadow bolts off. Immediately I let him get one off. That wasn't too bad. I need to grab you, and then I can grab these 2. 199 with swords. I think the glancing is going to stop soon. $230 with throne though, how about that? From all that throw kiting we've been doing. Swords are at 200. I'm not seeing glancing blows anymore. Well, there's one. They're not happening as much, but let's go ahead and pop a new stamina buff. I think here we go for John. I'm gonna wait until I can... Yeah, there we go. I'm about to get behind him. Pretty simple. Ooh, Blackforge gauntlets. They look sick. Holy. Just black steel plate. Oh, and I also got a Tellurium necklace of the owl. 2 greens back to back is crazy. Let's go ahead and eat the truffles. I'm gonna need to make space here. Bags are filled up. Swords are at 201. Two-point slice, you know the vibes. Always use riposte if we hit it. Let's go ahead and 1-point rupture. Oh, there's a chest right here. Page 16, have we read that? Yes, we have. Okay, we'll leave it. Because chances are I'm going to get rid of a page here and some zesty clam meat. Depending on what's in this chest. Well, we want that. If I can't cook the clam meat right now, let me do a search real quick. Zesty clam meat. Reagent for, yeah. Undermine clam chowder. Eh. I mean, it is, I just need milk and 2, so I guess I should probably save it. Where's Mori? Oh. I think this is one that I'm not going to be able to get away with just hitting 2 of them. So I'm probably going to need Adrenaline Rush. Well, maybe I don't need Adrenaline Rush. I should take on the Witch Doctor first, though, I think. Agent's just about to wear out. Got some excess potions if need. Get a full bandage here just in case. Contagion of Rot. Oh my god. Double parry on my Eviscerate. I think we get rid of the blinding powder. I think we're gonna make a detour back into Booty Bay so I can sell this stuff so I don't feel bad. Respawn rate in here is kind of crazy, huh? Alright. Keep eating my cookie. Mm-hmm. We're almost back up to 50 gold, 15 away. Yeah, that's a good cookie. It's crumble cookie, don't sue me. I couldn't resist. Are you guys milk with cookies kind of people? I don't really like dairy milk. I usually drink milk alternatives. I have since I was a vegetarian. I'm not a vegetarian anymore. I eat meat, but I just don't like the way that whole milk tastes now. Plus, it's just really gross, the idea of it. So I always drink like almond milk is what I prefer when it comes to milk. But I barely even drink that anymore. I just drink like water and green tea. But now if I'm eating like a cookie, I just drink water, man. I remember when I was a kid though, I used to love a little milk with the cookies. Throw all this shit away. I need to smelt this stuff down just to get it out of my inventory. I should have done this earlier, but I'll be honest, I was busy. I was playing Night Rain with my friends. Elden Ring Night Rain. It's a good time, man. It's a good time. It's a tough game, especially without your friends. So when my boys are on, I like to hit it. We've got a big group with multiple people kind of fighting for spots, and if there's an odd number on, it feels weird. So I'm in one of the core groups. We are on boss 7 out of 8. We're almost done with all of the bosses. That 6th boss, we just beat him earlier tonight. It was tough, man. It was tough. But it was a fun fight. I'm really, really excited to finish what we're working on now. We're working on Pal World, Slay the Spire, South Park, WoW Classic, and some other stuff that I haven't posted yet that I don't want to talk about just yet. But then I think we're also playing one other game, aren't we? I feel like. Let me check the. No, I mean it's mostly, yeah. South Park is our like story game right now. WoW Classic, Hardcore, Ironman. We're doing those every night. Pal World is almost done. Slay the Spire is almost done. Yeah, those are the main games we're kind of juggling right now. So, and then I've got something else that I'm working on behind the scenes that I've got like 20 episodes created for it, but I haven't posted it yet. It's coming after something else. I don't want to say what that something is. It's currently on the channel right now. There's something. Once it's finished, I have this kind of prepped and ready for it. But yeah, very excited for that. But I think we're gonna start Dark Souls. I'll probably start it soon in my own time and get ahead of the schedule a little bit, because I might start that full-time position soon that I was telling you guys about. I did get the position. I'm still waiting to hear back from the other one, the Railroad, but I did get the first position, which is great. I think I'd prefer the second position with the Railroad a little more, and I'm hoping that I hear back from them and I get the position there. But worst case scenario, another really good company has offered me a position. It's a really good job, really good pay, really good benefits. I'm very excited for it, but it's going to be long hours, swing shift for a bit. So, you know, I'll be posting less like we've talked about, but that's okay. I'm going to craft this stuff and then pause the video, and we'll resume once we get back. I don't want to spend a lot of the playtime that we have tonight just crafting. These gold core frame or gold power cores, they take a minute to craft, but they sell for a decent amount. So I'll pause the video here and I'll see you guys in just a second. Alright gamers, we're back. We made a bunch of iron grenades as well as a bunch of the gold power cores. Sold all of the excess for roughly 3-4 gold. Not bad. We're back up to 40 gold. Show you what the bank looks like. Excuse me. Still 200 mithril bars. Oh, floating wreckage. Nice. Off the coast here too. Yeah, 200 mithril bars. We have 220 solid blasting powder. We've got 40 true silver bars. That's huge. A bunch of rare jewels. Tons of leather. Our recipes, our reagents for the Black Moon, or the Dark Moon Fair, not the Black Moon Fair. Yeah, just a bunch of stuff. Huge box right away. That should be good. Remember, the box is how we got this ebon scimitar of the monkey, so I love fishing, man. Especially the floating wreckages. You can find some really good stuff. Okay. I can't be mad, we got one box. Thick leather, bolt of mage weave, basically 25 silver right there. It's like a quarter of a gold. I'm gonna swing down here real quick and sell this stuff just to get it out of the inventory. That way we don't have 3 more slots used up here. We can hold more junk while we're out there. Talk to Herklore. Jump on Bow, our brown skeleton steed. Sometimes you can like bug your mount far into areas that you're not supposed to have it. Just if you don't move, and we got pretty far in there. All Alright, back to get the rest of the Zanzil mixture and Chucky's huge ring, and then we're going to go get the pulsing blue shards. I canceled it too early. We're too low level for the Heart of Mach. Remember, we tried that last night where you have to take on a wave of 3 gorillas and then a wave of 5 gorillas, and then Lord knows what's after that. Probably the gorilla Mach himself and maybe other mobs. I'm not sure. So we'll probably come back and try and take that one on maybe at like 50 or something. I don't know. In the future is all I know. It's a difficult one. I don't really struggle with elite quests on their own. It's more of the quests that you have to deal with a lot of mobs at once, because it's hard to handle 5 mobs wailing on you when my only AoE is Blade Flurry and it only attacks one other mob for 15 seconds, right? So it's like, have a real hard time cleaving through 5 mobs in that time, right? I think we go this way, and it should lead us out to the shore, where we can find what we need. Iron. I guess let's get it. Might as well. Actually, I think it's here. More iron. The ruins of Aboraz. Let's pop on some fresh poisons here. They're humanoid, but I'd rather have double instant poison right now. I think the glancing blows for the most part are gone. Swords are at 202. I think this is Chucky 10 Thumbs that McKinney was talking about. Hey, sturdy junk box. We need those to level up our lockpicking. Yeah, I'm not seeing glancing blows nearly as much right here. There's one, so I mean we're still getting some glancing blows, but it's not as bad. Not every attack is a glancing blow. The Mage Weave is really nice. I'm happy to be getting Mage Weave finally. Once we get enough stockpiled, I can actually continue on with crafting things with engineering and getting past this like 250 hump, as well as using a lot of the things that are in our bank, taking up all those spaces in the bank. They have the same moves, Hamstring and Pummel. 5 more Zanzil mixtures. Pop a new stamina food. We have so much excess of the like 8 stamina and spirit food that I might as well use it. And then eventually we'll get to the Clamlet Surprise, and I'm hoping by the time that we eat all of this, and then all of this, we'll have had a stockpile of materials ready to make the Clamlet Surprise, because I think... No, I can't make them, but I can make tender wolf steak. All I need is tender wolf meat. I can make spiced chili crab. I need tender crab meat. Right, we can make the spider sausage, white spider meat. We made that before. Oh, Yenniku. Oh, shit. Yo, I can't kill him. Yenniku, don't fight me. I refuse to kill you. Holy shit, he's still alive. He's a puppet of Zanzil's. I can't remember if the heads told us that. I think they did, but it's crazy to see him here in the flesh when we know, like, who and what that is. Yenniku! This is Vol'jin's son, or at least I think it's Vol'jin's son. Zanzil. That's him. He's not even elite? That's crazy. That's the witch doctor, the outcast. Can I get his pockets? Can I run your pockets, bro? Sure can. 2 silver? Whew. The pickpocketing on these guys is crazy. 4 silver, 2 silver, 1, 1. I don't know where Chucky 10 Thumbs is, but oh, there he is. I love when sword spec procs. Alright, we got his ring. These are nice. Well, technically they're undead. I was gonna say these are nice humanoids, but they are undead. It's a little different. But they don't run, which is really nice. Check the coast for any kind of floating wreckage. There are pools here. I might just go ahead and pop the fishing rod in the water. We are already 30 minutes into tonight's session, though. I don't know if I want to waste a ton of time fishing. Maybe do that in my own time. You know what? We'll hit those. We'll hit those pools. On recording together, I don't want to just do all of my farming off recording, as far as like the ore and the fishing and the cooking and all that jazz. So we do mostly meaningless farming off recording, and that is, again, the amount of times I've showed it, but the caves to the right of Hammerfall, checking for Nimar, the caves up here in the Alderac Mountains, checking for Logrash, hitting those 2 caves. That's mostly my farm route right now, and it's mostly just looking for the rares, right? But I like to hit the pools too, because not only are you getting chances for your skill up in fishing, you can actually get like 227, there's one. You can actually get boxes from the pools as well. It's much lower chance than the actual floating wreckage. The floating wreckage, you're almost guaranteed to get one, at least. The strangle kelp, I don't mind. It sells for, you know, decent bits if you can stack it up. Thankfully, I don't mind fishing too much. I actually kind of like fishing in Classic WoW. It's, you know, I wouldn't say relaxing, but it's not challenging, and it's just a fun little mini game. Just try and get your bobber in the actual pool. You wait till you hear the sound, you see the bob, pull it up, and they stay there. I just feel like I get really good items from fishing, so I like to do it a lot. When I was younger and when I was first getting into WoW, I always ignored fishing. It's one of those ones that I thought was stupid and it was a waste of time. Everything's a waste of time, really, but I just, like, you know, I didn't see the point of it, and it felt like obnoxious when I needed to level it up for other situations in the game. Like, I remember in Wrath of the Lich King is when I first really got into it, and I did it for the Walrus people. I can't remember their name right now, but their reputation. At Exalted, they gave you a epic fishing rod, and I really liked it. So I was like, I'll get into fishing, and there was a lot of benefits to fishing back then. You could make some money, you could do other things. But once I hit max fishing in that expansion, I think that's when it really started clicking for me. At first it was annoying, but then once I put the time in to really appreciate what it is, I started liking it more. And in Classic, it's so valuable, man. We've seen it on this character alone. I've found rings that are crazy that would sell for, 20, 30, 40, 50 gold. We've found weapons that are still with us. I mean, this one was relatively new, but we've had long chunks where, items that we found from fishing, we hang on to for 10, 15 levels sometimes 20, just because that's the nature of the beast when you're doing a solo self-found run and you can't do dungeons. So like every little thing that could offer a benefit or a bonus is worth it. Now, when this happens, it feels bad, right? You're not getting any boxes, but at least we're getting skill ups. 228, I gotta get this to 300 at some point anyways, so. Again, this will be the only character that I really care about getting both my primary professions and my secondary professions to 300. With the alt characters that we work on in the future, I might try and get their main professions to 300, like with the druid, herbalism, and alchemy. Might try and get that to 300, but I'm not going to beat myself up about it if it doesn't happen. I mostly just want to get that character to max level, and then, oh, there's another one. Just kind of mint them and have them for almost like, up on a shelf. Oh man, there's a lot of pools here. Have them immortalized forever on this account. To be like, yeah, we did the rogue, we did the druid, we did the paladin, we did the shaman, we did the warrior, and I can just show. Plus, it's just nice to have a game like this that we play for like an hour, hour and a half, maybe 2 hours tops every night or every other night. And just some safety in it, some serenity, some consistency, something that I know, like after a long day, I can come home and look forward to this. Yo, whoa. Is that guy fishing out here? Looks like he is. Oh yeah. Well, he can have the pools. Page 8. Have we read page 8? We have. Okay. $182 with lockpicking. This should be $183. Just garbage still. Wait, it failed, I think. Stuff is just basically garbage. I don't really need it. I did not mean to do that. Two more of Zanzil's mixtures. I'm gonna go ahead and AoE pull these two, and hopefully we get lucky. Get them both here. Damn, hit me hard. 239. Gonna go ahead and pop a potion. Why are you guys hitting so hard? Okay, neither one gave me one, and I had to use a potion. Man, I don't know who was hitting me so hard there. Let me... The hunter crit me for 239. Whew. Seems like the hunters actually hit much harder. The zombies, the hunters. What do we have? Mithril. Okay, we're going for that. Hopefully that mage isn't also a miner. I think he is. I think he just got... No, okay, okay. He is, isn't he? Oh, he's not. Nice. You want the mithril? We can split it. I guess no. Maybe he's a nice guy and let me get it. Hey, you pay it forward. We do the same thing. Or at least I have in the past. I've seen people... Oh, an aquamarine, nice. I've seen people go for nodes and I'm like, you know what? You can have it. He's ignoring the oily black mouth. It looks like he was mostly going for the stone eel. Yeah, these hunters are kind of nasty. Hey, there's another potion to replace the one that we just used. They're not too bad if you can disarm the spear out of their hands, though. There's a chest here. 2 hunters. I think we go for it. Red rose. That's cool. That's something that I'll definitely keep in the bank, I think, as like a little cosmetic item. Oh, Jarnum. A warrior out here. Damn, 218? Who's hit me so fucking hard, man? Y'all got no business hitting me this hard. They hit me harder than I hit them. Alright, 11 out of 12 on the Zanzil mixture. Come on, something good. Swords at 209, by the way. It's pretty nice. Tell you what. We'll take that true silver bar, but eat the cheese first. So funny when you actually pay attention to the lore and like the quests and the story and whatnot and what's going on, and don't just race through it mindlessly. A, it's much more enjoyable, but B, you actually have a lot of extra weight and depth added onto things. Like the amount of times I've done this quest and in this area and stuff, and I've just figured this thing was a part of the other trolls and never even looked at, like, you know, the name and saw like, oh, maybe this guy is being mind controlled and I should leave him alive and not fuck with him, you know what I mean? But when you're just kind of zoned out, tabbed onto another screen, not paying attention to the lore, it's easy to miss that stuff. Okay, who's the rare here? Veraphonics? Is that a panther? Hang on, let me check. Veraphonics. Wow, classic. Oh, he's a goblin. Okay. Seems like he can be in multiple places. He drops. It's like a 2%. What's the highest percent chance that he'll drop something? The ranger's shoulders. So yeah, random enchanted leather shoulders. That's cool. It's only a 2%, and he's got other items around that same percentage drop rate, but we're gonna head back to Booty Bay, turn these quests in, and drop off some things in the bank, mostly the aquamarine and the red rose. I like that. That's nice. Everything else in here is probably just going to get sold, including the iron and the mithril, and the true silver bar. I've got 40. I don't really know if I need more than that. And then we'll head up and probably try and grab 3 pulsing blue shards, and that'll be the last thing we do tonight. I know that whoever gave me this quest said that they're pretty rare, so I'm assuming it's going to be a very low drop chance. But it might be the better thing to do to like wrap up the night. I should also go over here and find what Kraz is looking for, investigate the cove north of the Booty Bay to start that chain quest. So maybe on our way out of here we'll do that.
What do you need? Strength.
Getting some decent amount of mage weave finally. I might actually be able to make some of the unstable triggers so I can make more high explosive bombs. That's nice. Probably spend the little bit, or the last little bit of tonight doing a little bit of crafting on cam with you guys. Make sure we'll do it together. Probably hit 260 plus, learn some new recipes, schematics.
Have a good one.
All right, Crank. Do you have the samples of Zanzil's mixture?
Ah, very good. Here is your pay, and here's a little something extra for your discretion.
Thank you, sir.
I figured out how to use Zanzil's mixture with
Not yet. Thank you. I'm sure I can find a use for this mixture.
I figured out how to use Zanzil's mixture with stout to make a powerful libation. A full
Cravel.
stout. I think it'll be just what Cravel needs, but try it out and let me know how it works. An adventurer, don't keep this stuff too long without using it. Zanzil's mixture has a weird effect on the stout's yeast, kicking it into high gear, so it won't stay fresh forever.
This might be a timed item that I'm going to have to... 2 hours to bring it back. Might be something that we drop and then pick up later when we're ready to go back to the Shimmering Flats.
Interesting.
Voodoo Doos goes to McKinney.
Greetings.
Beloved. I don't know what voice that was. Did you find those 3 dogs? Did you collect their valuables?
Great. I can get a good price for these, especially for what's inside Maury's foot. Thanks much, adventurer. I hope those 3 learned their lesson. Don't bet something you can't afford to lose.
Brother, they're
Maybe
dead.
It's too late for them, but they should be careful of who they gamble with.
Okay.
Curses. That swab.
Wait a second. What's going on? See old McKinney tries opening Maury's clubbed foot. Bah! Bell! This foot won't budge.
Curses. That swab Maury put a lock on his foot, and I can't open it. His loot's inside the foot, and that's what he owes me. We need to find the key to open the lock. Maury was known to gamble with the Mosh Og Ogres at their mound to the northeast, and he told me when he was still alive that
Those are
last
elites.
time he went to the mound, he was chased off after winning too much. Maybe the ogres there have his key, but if they do, you might have to kill a load of them to find the right one.
Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. Yeah, those are elites, I'm pretty sure. And they look pretty dicey. It's gonna be a challenge. Okay, I'd say all of a sudden the timer went away. But it didn't really, it came back. Zanzil's mixture and a fool's stout. I love that there's just colorful fish like thrown on the docks here. Alright, we're coming up on the hour mark. We'll probably just play until we get all of the pulsing blue crystals, and you know, we'll head up here real quick. Check out the Bloodsail correspondence for First Mate Kraz, because it leads into what looks to be like a 5-part chain quest. Such an interesting level to have this guard, level 57. Someone's up here. Oh. Sneak and Stab Junior. Ah, there it is. On top of the barrel, you discover a map with some hastily written text on it, along with some coins. The map shows Booty Bay with a red X drawn precisely at the spot at which you are standing. The scribbled text reads, "You men are to secure a camp at this location and keep quiet. Wait for the signal from the southern command post before attacking. If anyone approaches, kill them. Report your findings to First Mate Kraz and Booty Bay." Right. Right. We'll get the pulsing blue shards. We'll head back up to Farseer Moktharden, and then we'll hearth back to Booty Bay and turn in what we have. And then tomorrow night we will continue on with our quests in Stranglethorn. We got a lot to do down here, and like I said, it's probably going to take a couple days to clear out everything down here as far as all the business that we have, so I might try and get on even earlier tomorrow night. We got on at like 10:30 tonight. Thinking that, you know, if we wanted to, we could play for an hour and 15 or something. Get off right before midnight. But I might try and get on around like 9 o'clock tomorrow night. And that way it'll give us a little extra time to maybe do like an hour and a half, hour and 45. Really start making some progress with the quests down here at the southern part of Stranglethorn and Booty Bay. I don't think we have too much left down here, if I'm being honest. We probably have to wrap up this whole Zanzil quest line. We probably have to do more with the Bloodsail Buccaneers and some things involving some pirate captains, a couple loose ends. I'd love to... I mean, we can see the Gurubashi arena right now. One of the most iconic areas in the game. This massive arena with 2 serpents on the outside of it. It's sick. Oh, hello, Dr. Loctopus. I'll help you out. It's sick because the entrance actually looks like a snake's mouth almost. No thanks, huh? Now, what's the best way to get back here? Possibly just jump right through here. Skip past these. Danger, Crystalvein mine closed. Yep, this would be it. I wonder why the mine is closed. Well, you actually leveled up off of a discovery. That's crazy. Alright, well there's 48 mithril, and that means we get to finish the improved slice dice. Nice. Come on, I already know you're gonna get pulled. Yep. They have lash, that's it. So I'm assuming we're gonna have to go into that cave, which is not something I'm very excited about, but it is what it is, right? Just gonna have to take it slow. Wow, the large basilisk tails go for 7 silver each. That's an item that we're gonna try and stockpile on. A little 4-piece of mithril. These are beasts, so we don't really need the crippling poison. We'll just do double instant poison. What's our sword skill at? 210 out of 240. Let's get some stamina food going. And the iron jaw basilisks. We don't need the thrash tail basilisks. We want the iron jaw basilisks. They're the ones that have the pulsing blue crystals. Now again, the NPC that told us about this quest said that they're very rare, so expect a low drop rate, but this is crazy to see. They've actually turned them to crystal. They have crystal flash. I'm assuming that's like a stun. They're going to turn you to crystal. Just take on one at a time here for now. Just until we get a feeling for what it's like to fight these things and what that crystal flash looks like. It'd have been crazy if we got one off of our first kill. That'd have been sick. Let the energy come back. Don't be hasty. And now. 2-point slice. The 2-point slice, I didn't even look, but it's probably better now. It says 9 seconds. I think it's all the way up to 15 seconds. Let's give it a try. "17 seconds. I fat-fingered my evasion, Tim. So it's 12 seconds with 2-point base. So we get an extra 5 seconds out of those combo points. That's pretty nice. And it only scales up higher and higher, right? Okay, this is going to be a cave that's going to have a lot of mithril, I imagine. But it's also a little dicey. I should be careful in here. Pull things back to where I have already cleared out. It's going to be one of those caves where if later I want to farm mithril, this will be the place that we go, I think. And it looks like I can... It's a cast, this crystal flash, so I can probably gouge it and kick it. We're starting this with an hour of recording time already under our belt. Who knows how long this is going to take. Maybe I should have waited for tomorrow to do this, but hopefully it's not too long. $270, the crit, 270. Whew. Not a single one yet. We have killed 6 of them. Everything they drop is very valuable as far as what it vendors for, so. This is where Scale Belly will be. I think I added them to the macro. Yeah. So if he was in my proximity, we'd be targeting him by now, but... Man, these things hit hard. Alright, we got 1. It's not too bad. Yeah, 2.17 second slice and dice is nice, man. Because it should be just enough time for me to kill tankier creatures like this. And I don't have to worry about, you know, getting like a 3-pointer or... Two hits, 2 crits, 281, that's nice. Another crit, 231. There's the second. Okay, we just need one more. Not bad. This isn't too bad. $280. These things chunk me though, man. Holy. Just like that. We're done. The Sorcerer's Sphere of the Owl. This thing looks sick though. Alright, I mean, really? It's not that bad. I thought we were going to be in here for a minute. 21 silver from the tails. Alright, let's head up and turn both of these in. And then we'll hearth back to Booty Bay. Turn what business we have in there. Get ready to wrap it up for the night. I know we have some books to read in Booty Bay, but honestly, I'm a little tired tonight. I kind of want to just wrap it up, and we've got more than a couple days left here, so we will read some more tomorrow night. $62 silver for this thing. It looks sick. I actually am a big fan of the orb and the offhand items. Oh man. Captain's breastplate. That thing actually looks pretty sick. But I know that all of these are elites. And they're humanoid elites, meaning they're gonna probably beat the hell out. They have weapons and stuff, so we're gonna really need to disarm them, maybe even kite them out with gouge. Relock. Let's see if Rolock is up. I think Rolock is a raptor, not an ogre, but maybe, who knows. I feel like if he was an ogre, he'd be more here and not out here. But, okay, yeah, it's probably a raptor if it's that entire area. Check the coast real quick. Maybe there's some wreckage. Nah. Alright, 2 quests to turn in here. We should be almost done with Mokthardan's chain quest, helping him get his enchantment. Sorry, brother.
What can I help you with? Farewell.
Farewell. Arrow twisting. I am almost ready to complete the enchantment. Have you performed my bidding?
With this holy spring water, the ceremonial choker is ready for enchantment. Wear this with pride, adventurer, in the name of the war chief and in defense of the mighty horde.
We won't wear it, but I appreciate it. 4650 experience, pretty good. Can we leave? They have the shards, Bale. They are needed for my final ritual after we have the mind's eye. You have done well, Bale. These shards are well formed. Already I hear them singing to me. And while you were gone, I spoke with the spirits of the jungle. I know where the mind's eye rests, and who guards it. The mind's eye is held by an ogre mage east of here, deep within the Mosh ogre mound. His name is Myzoth. I know him from when the dark spear dwelt in Stranglethorn. He is vicious and his magic is strong. And if he has the mind's eye, then his magic will be stronger still. You must face Myzoth and wrestle from him the mind's eye. It is a perilous task, but it is the only hope we have of saving Yenniku. Is that another quest that's gonna have me? Yes. Ooh. They're not even elite quests, brother. Let's go ahead and yuck that away, and then go ahead and hearth. We have one more quest to turn in to first make Kraz. And then we'll get ready to wrap it up for the night. I think we're also going to do some crafting real quick. Oh. Thank you, Weeper. I appreciate that, brother. I'm going to take out... Ah, shite. Okay. There we go. Tell you what.
Yeah, what do you want?
Put a stack of those up. I really wish you could mount on the docks of Booty Bay. It's annoying that you can't. Kraz?
Sure, I remember you, adventurer. Back from scouting, I see.
That we are.
Shiver me timbers. So the Bloodsail Buccaneers are planning some sort of attack on Booty Bay? Why, the nerve of those scoundrels. Booty Bay will always be run by the Blackwater Raiders. This is bigger than I thought. Report what you have learned to Fleet Master Seahorn at once. The old Sea Dog is around town somewhere.
So yes, sir. He's right up there. Let's go report this to him real quick, and then we'll go work on some crafting. Bam 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 bam.
Bloodsail Buccaneers attacking Booty Bay. They might as well throw themselves off the Overlook Cliffs. Nonetheless, by bringing me this information, you have done my fleet of swashbucklers a great service. The Blackwater Raiders thank you.
You're welcome.
Kraz speaks highly of your dedication to the Blackwater Raiders. I am going to trust you with a mission of extreme importance to the fleet. Infiltrate the so-called Southern Command Post the Bloodsail Buccaneers have established on the Wild Shore. Raid the encampment. Bring me their charts along with their written orders. We shall see exactly what those scum are up to.
Yes, sir. Zion. Let's make a couple. Let's make 20 unstable triggers. And then with that, we'll make as many high explosive bombs as we can, and probably sell a few of these iron grenades to make space for them. Getting pretty tired. Getting pretty tired though. This will be the last thing we do for the night. We'll just wrap up with this. Make a couple extra bombs. Hopefully hit 260, and then we can learn the new schematic that we have. At most we can make 20 of these bombs anyways, so 20 times 4 is 80, so 80 bombs total. Just a couple more. Just checking some things on my phone real quick. My email, hoping that I maybe had some updated news or something. Although I don't think I will. Not this late.
You need something?
Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Safe travel.
Out of 20, all we need is 6 hits as far as points go. Immediately, it's green. We hit 1 point and it goes green. Well, out of 16, we need 4. That's okay. We hit a couple back-to-back there. We hit a couple back-to-back. 2 more. Come on, baby. $259. Everything else is bonus. $260. That's it. What do these sell for? 75 silver each. Whew. We'll make 60 of them.
Good day to you.
Let's figure out what we're keeping here. Almost at 50 gold now. We'll make some more of the solid blasting powder. Get to save some of that mage weave that we love so much. As well as a few extra triggers. We get 60 of the high explosive bombs and 20 of the iron grenades. I mean, honestly, I'm kind of tempted to just use these instead now, but yeah, I tell you what. We've upgraded. We're all in. Make 5 more. Let's use what we have. We'll get 80 of these bad boys total. Any extra points is, I was to say, we'd love it. $264. I mean, pretty damn good if I'm being honest. We get 80 bombs. I'm just going to put them across the whole row. That way I can hit 1, 2, or 3. If you're wondering what these symbols are, what that is there, it's just Shift +1 on my mouse, Shift +2, Shift +3. This is Shift +4. This is Alt 1, Alt 2, Alt 3, Alt 7, Alt 9, Shift 7, Shift 9, so on and so forth, right? But put that back. Alright, that's pretty good. We've upgraded to strictly high explosive bombs now. Alright, let's go ahead and jump in bed. Oh, wait. Let's learn our new schemata. Schematics, schemata. I don't know. What do you guys say? I say schematics, but I've heard some NPCs in this game call them schemata. I think that's just a way to say it plurally. I'm not sure, but interesting.
Glad I could help.
Thorium widgets, thorium grenades, and true silver transformers. I believe these are going to be the last things that are going to get us to 300. The thorium grenades, they're great. 300 out of 500 damage. They're you know, you have to use quite a bit in order to get those, but what do we need for thorium widgets? Thorium and rune cloth. We don't have any rune cloth yet. And then the true silver transformers. Each of them sells for 30 silver, but you need elemental earth and elemental air. We have a lot of the true silver bars, but hanging out of bed just a little bit there. Hang on. Is that a face on our hammer? Hang on. No, okay. I was like, damn, that's sick. I never noticed that, but I think it's just the way that the model is made. Alright guys, we're going to call this one here for now. I'll see you in the next one tomorrow night. Thanks for hanging out. Peace and love, and God bless, gamers.